What is going on, painting company owners? Happy Monday. Happy Monday post Halloween. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you didn't drink too much or imbibe too much candy. I probably ate too much candy. Dad tax on the kids. Kids have to learn about taxes somehow. Um, so had an interesting call today, interesting strategy session with the PCA member who has had seen tremendous growth, actually tripled his business, but he has a lot of different companies doing a lot of different things, and it's causing some issues. He has one company, I guess it was a freelancer who built his website, another company doing SEO, another company doing his Facebook and his Google ads. I think I might have even had one other company in there somewhere doing something. But this idea of sort of selecting different companies, for different services, it can work. It can work. It's obviously going to be more expensive because you're not bundling, so you're not kind of getting that volume discount. But it can cause issues. So when you're deciding, okay, should I pick sort of one digital marketing agency to do everything? Should I kind of partition it out? One thing to keep in mind, super critical. Whoever is building your website, whoever's hosting your website, whoever's maintaining your website, that needs to be the same company that's doing SEO. If you're doing SEO, you can't break those things up. And if people are willing to let you break it up, if somebody's willing to do SEO for you, but they don't control your site, don't work with that company on anything, period, because they're bad. I'll just come right out and say that they are bad. And I don't say that very often. I think there are a lot of bad companies out there, but I rarely will just blatantly say that. But if somebody's doing SEO for you, they need to have control of your website because on-site is critical to SEO. And if they're willing to take your money and they're willing to tell you that they're providing you SEO services, but they don't maintain your website, it means they don't really care ultimately what happens. Maybe they're doing something, maybe they're not. But at the end of the day, they're not really taking full ownership of that. And they might just blame the site. 6 months, a year down the line, your results, your rankings really haven't improved. And they might say, well, it's your site guy's fault. It's a real nice out for them. So that being said, I personally prefer the bundle. I prefer, finding a company that you trust to do everything, but I also acknowledge, certain companies really specialize in certain things. Like there's some agencies that all they do is PPC, Google Ads, and they're really darn good at it, right? So maybe use them for your Google Ads. We obviously specialize by industry. We do everything, but we do it just for painters. So make sure if you are partitioning it out, definitely make sure you at least have a reason to be doing that. Don't just kind of one agency does this, one agency does that. Make sure if you have a random agency doing your pay-per-click, your Google Ads, make sure that they are the best at Google pay-per-click, because otherwise it definitely does not make sense to break it up. Anyways, food for thought. The strategy session today, we're probably gonna end up taking all that stuff in-house. So moving to an industry expert, so I think that's good. But anyways, just got me thinking. So just kind of decided to throw up that video. I think I still have some brain fog from all the Halloween candy, but happy Monday.